Rapunzel is a classic fairy tale that tells the story of a young girl named Rapunzel who is locked away in a tower by a wicked witch. The tale has been retold and adapted in various forms over the years, but the core narrative remains consistent. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a couple who longed for a child. Their wish was granted when a beautiful baby girl was born, and they named her Rapunzel. However, their happiness was short-lived, as an enchantress named Gothel placed a curse on their daughter. To keep her magic powers, Rapunzel was kidnapped and hidden away in a hidden tower deep within the forest. The tower had neither a staircase nor a door. Instead, Rapunzel's only entrance and exit was a window at the top. To reach the window, one had to call out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Her hair, which was incredibly long and golden, served as a ladder for the witch to climb up. Rapunzel grew up in the tower, her only company being the witch Gothel. The witch used Rapunzel's magical hair to stay young, and she visited her regularly to maintain her hold on the girl. Rapunzel was forbidden from leaving the tower, and as she grew older, her longing for the outside world intensified. One day, a prince happened upon the tower while riding through the forest. He heard Rapunzel singing and was captivated by her voice. He watched as the witch climbed up using Rapunzel's hair and learned the secret to entering the tower. When the witch left, the prince approached the tower and called out the magic words, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel lowered her hair, and the prince climbed up. Upon meeting Rapunzel, the prince expressed his love for her, and she reciprocated his feelings. They spent many joyful days together in the tower. However, their happiness was short-lived, as Gothel discovered their secret meetings. Enraged, she cut off Rapunzel's hair and banished her to a remote desert. Heartbroken, Rapunzel wandered the desert, her hair now short and powerless. She survived with the help of kind-hearted people she encountered along the way. Meanwhile, the prince returned to the tower, calling out for Rapunzel, only to be met by the furious Gothel. In his desperation, the prince leapt from the tower in despair, falling into a thorn bush that blinded him. Years passed, and both Rapunzel and the prince faced their hardships. Rapunzel, despite her challenges, found her way to a kingdom where her melodious voice earned her a living as a singer. The prince, living in exile, wandered the land in search of Rapunzel. Fate eventually brought them back together. The sound of Rapunzel's voice reached the prince, and he followed the melody until he found her. Overjoyed by their reunion, Rapunzel's tears fell upon the prince's eyes, magically restoring his sight. The couple returned to the prince's kingdom, where they were welcomed with open arms. They married and lived happily ever after, finally free from the clutches of the wicked witch. Rapunzel is a tale of love, resilience, and the power of human connection. It reminds us that even in the face of adversity, true love can conquer all obstacles.